Thank you for subscribing to One Mind Dharma's guided meditation podcast. To learn more about us, you can visit www.oneminddharma.com. And to support this podcast, you can visit patreon.com/oneminddharma. This is a great way to support One Mind Dharma and this podcast and the costs. We're hoping to generate a little bit of money to take ads off our YouTube channel. So visit patreon.com/oneminddharma to learn more. Today we're going to do a practice with the sense door of hearing, which is a little bit different than we often do. We sometimes incorporate this mindfulness of hearing into an open awareness practice. But today we're going to really focus on the sense door of hearing as a different way to practice. So you can allow the eyes to close. And take a moment to allow a natural settling. When we come into a period of practice, we often try to turn on meditation mind or turn on mindful mind. And not putting any effort forth in this moment, but instead just allowing the mind and body to settle. You don't need to be especially aware of anything. The mind doesn't need to look any certain way. Maybe taking a few deep breaths. And rather than doing, just being here for a moment where you are. Allowing the energy of the mind, the thoughts, the analyzing or figuring out, the worries or fantasizing, just leaving them be. Allowing the body to relax into where it is, the muscles to soften. Making some space for this moment and your experience of this moment. And you can begin this practice of mindfulness of hearing by just tuning in right now to the sounds going on around you. Maybe sounds within the space in which you're meditating. Maybe sounds outside. Sound of my voice. Recognizing overall that there are noises coming and going. The same way that thoughts arise and pass. or the breath comes with each inhalation and exhalation. There are constantly sounds going on. You may try taking a deep or a short breath to see if you can hear the sound of the body breathing. There's no right or wrong, nothing you should or should not be hearing. You don't need to go out and reach out to sounds. But again, just resting here, not doing, allowing the body and mind to be settled here where you're sitting, and receiving the sounds that come to you. You can use a one-word note if it's helpful. Hearing, hearing. And when a sound doesn't grab your attention, practicing in these moments a patient waiting, observing. What sounds are arising in your experience in this moment? You're welcome to stay with the experience of hearing, just tuning into the noises coming and going. Or you can kind of peel back a little bit and look at the next layer. If what you're hearing is pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. What's the feeling tone? Maybe you can notice a mental reaction to the sound, wanting it to stop or wanting it to continue. Some curiosity about what a specific noise is. Observing this experience of hearing, the impermanent nature of noises, how they come and go in a state of flux, and how the mind and body interact with or respond to the noises that are coming up. What's the full experience like to be hearing in this moment? For these last few minutes, making an effort to really observe the mental response, noting the sounds that arise, and observing how, if at all, the mind interacts with the noise, interacts with the experience of hearing. Does the mind want to identify the sound very quickly? Does it analyze it, discerning if it's near or far, if it's human-made or natural? How does the mind interact with the experience of hearing in this moment?